Hey guys, I am in Juicy's nursery and he is 7 weeks old now and I am just loving motherhood, but I'm not going to act like it's all a bed of roses. The good far outweighs the bad, but there are definitely times where you feel unsure, where you feel flustered, extremely tired. And so on this forum, which I know is a judgment-free forum and zone, right? All social media is judgment-free. I want to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly of motherhood. So let's start with the good. Man, as an athlete, I've always felt like God created my body for speed and endurance. And I was always so empowered and impressed by what I was able to do when I worked really hard and put my mind and my heart to it. But my God, after giving birth, I really realized the beauty of a woman's body and how amazing it is to give birth. And so for me, the best part of motherhood so far has been this new perspective on the power of my body and why God created me. Like my eyes, I feel like my eyes to be able to see my son, to see him growing up. He's just started smiling. And to see him smile after he's fed or after we, kind of loved on each other, it's the best feeling ever. When I brought my son home, he was 7 pounds, 13 ounces, and he lost a little bit of weight, which is normal. And the doctors wanted to make sure that I would have enough breast milk to feed him, and I did. And he's now 11 pounds. So to see that growth, it's just been amazing. And to know that my body, my breast can produce nourishment for my son. I know that the science behind it, right? Like we have these glands that are dormant as women, and then as we give birth, they become active and they produce milk. But forget about that. It's like the miracle of feeding your son or feeding your daughter, and it's just such an amazing blessing. And it just, it's amazing for me to experience that and to know that my body, my womb, my stomach carried this amazing child for 9 months, and he formed a head and 10 fingers and 10 toes and the full head of hair that he has. It just blows my mind as to what my body was capable of doing. And for me, that has been one of the best parts of motherhood so far. Now to the bad. Sleep. Ain't no sleep there. Ain't no sleep. My son sleeps amazing during the day. I have 2 different babies, the one that sleeps during the day and the one who is up all night thinking it's party time. And Ross and I have tried everything, including last night, taking my son in the car seat, putting him to sleep because the car always puts him to sleep. So for a 20-minute ride, we took him, he fell asleep, and we brought him home, able to get 4 hours of sleep, which is, let me tell you, a blessing at night. Because otherwise he's up every 15 to 20 minutes, and it's just tough, especially as someone who loves they sleep. I mean, 8 hours minimum before he got here. So that has been the bad. And the ugly. Well, the ugliest part so far has been, I did not expect my son to have so many blowouts. I mean, I don't care how tight the diaper is or how perfectly it's done. When he does his number 2, I mean, that thing sometimes is down his back on his clothes, and hasn't happened that much, but the few times it has happened, I'm never home, so I have to change him on the road. It's just been, at times, catastrophic. And also, one of the worst parts was, I'll never forget, I'm changing him, and it's all right when he does number 1 when his diaper's off, but he's actually done the number 2. Yep, all over mommy, just like shot off the towel, like, yep, everywhere. And his boo-boo is like that curry, like green. Anyways, too much information. I'm sorry, son, you might see this when you get older. But anyways, that's been the ugly. For me, I think about training for the Olympics, and overall the journey is so amazing, so rewarding, but there are days that are ugly. There are times when Coach Hart told me I had 2 800s and I wanted to die. Like, I just hated doing over distance. But those moments made standing on the podium so much sweeter. And so I know that this too shall pass, and he'll start to sleep through the night, and he won't boo-boo on mommy, and even his warm smiles now and his involuntary laughter, it makes it worth it already. So that's for this week in the good, the bad, the ugly with SRR, my new mommy blog. Next week, I'll be talking about what my new normal is and how I'm rationalizing what a productive day feels like. It's a lot different now. I'm a busybody. I have 18 jobs, but now that's all changing. So we'll talk about that next week. Until then.